Welcome back to English and Popcorn. Today, we're jumping into the colorful city of Zootopia, a place where animals of every kind live together. This video will help you practice your English listening skills while following the story of Judy Hopps, a small bunny with a big dream to become a police officer. We'll go step by step through the story, using clear and simple English so you can improve your listening and understand every part of this amazing movie. The story begins in Bunny Barrow, a peaceful town full of rabbits. We meet Judy Hopps, a young, optimistic bunny with a big dream to become the first rabbit police officer in Zootopia. Most people don't take Judy seriously. Rabbits are small, soft, and usually become farmers like their parents. Her mom and dad gently try to talk her out of her dream, telling her that the world can be dangerous. But Judy doesn't give up. She believes that anyone can be anything if they work hard enough. At a school talent show, Judy performs a play about predators and prey living together in harmony. After the play, she announces to everyone that she's going to be a police officer one day. The other kids laugh at her, especially Gideon Gray, a young fox bully. Gideon scratches Judy's face and mocks her for thinking she can be a cop. This moment only makes Judy more determined. Years pass and Judy trains harder than anyone else. She applies to the Zootopia Police Academy, where the training is intense, climbing icy mountains, facing angry rhinos, learning combat, and more. At first, Judy struggles. She's smaller and weaker than the other recruits. She fails, falls, and even gets knocked down by larger animals. But Judy refuses to quit. She works day and night, training until she is faster, smarter, and more creative than everyone else. In the end, Judy graduates top of her class. Her parents are both proud and worried when she leaves Bunny Barrow for the city of Zootopia. Judy boards the train and looks out the window in awe as the city comes into view. Zootopia is huge, colorful, and divided into different districts: Tundra Town, Sahara Square, Rainforest District, each with its own climate and animals. Everything feels possible. Judy has made it. She's officially a Zootopia police officer. But she has no idea that her first day on the job will not go the way she expects. Judy wakes up early on her first day as a police officer. She's full of energy and excitement. She gets dressed, practices her tough cop face in the mirror, and tells herself, "This is it, Judy. Time to make the world a better place." Judy rushes to the Zootopia Police Department headquarters. The building is huge and filled with enormous animals: elephants, buffalo, hippos, rhinos, and polar bears. Judy looks tiny compared to everyone else, but she stands tall and proud. She meets Chief Bogo, the big, tough Cape buffalo who runs the police force. Bogo announces that there are 14 missing mammal cases in Zootopia. Predators have been disappearing all over the city. He assigns his best officers to the cases. Judy waits eagerly for her name to be called, but it never is. Instead, Chief Bogo assigns her to parking duty, writing tickets for cars that stayed too long in parking spots. Judy is shocked. She worked so hard to get here, and now she's just a meter maid. But she refuses to let this bring her down. If she's going to give out parking tickets, she's going to be the best at it. Judy sets a goal: 200 tickets before noon. She runs all over the city, moving fast, slipping between traffic, and even using her small size to sneak between cars. In just a few hours, she writes over 200 tickets, beating her goal. Later that day, Judy notices a suspicious fox buying a giant popsicle at an elephant ice cream shop. The shop owner refuses to serve him because he's a predator. Judy steps in to help. She insists that the fox be treated fairly and even pays for the popsicle herself. The fox introduces himself as Nick Wilde, a smooth-talking, clever, and very charming hustler. At first, Judy thinks she has made a new friend, but soon she discovers that Nick has tricked her. He melts the popsicle into smaller sticks, sells them to lemmings for profit, and uses Judy's kindness to his advantage. Judy feels humiliated. Her first day was nothing like she imagined. No exciting cases, no heroic rescues, and now she's been outsmarted by a fox. But this is just the beginning. Judy doesn't know it yet, but Nick Wilde is about to become the key to solving the biggest case Zootopia has ever seen. The next day, Judy is back at the police station, ready for another day of parking duty. But before she leaves, something unexpected happens. A distraught otter named Mrs. Otterton rushes into the station. She begs Chief Boga to find her missing husband, Emmett Otterton, one of the 14 predators who disappeared. Chief Bogo hesitates. The case is complicated and dangerous. Judy sees this as her chance to finally do some real police work. She quickly steps forward and volunteers to take the case. Bogo laughs at her, a rookie bunny solving a dangerous case. But Judy doesn't back down. She insists she can handle it. Before Bogo can refuse, Assistant Mayor Bellwether, a sweet and nervous sheep, steps in and supports Judy. She reminds Bogo that the mayor wants the police force to be diverse and inclusive. Reluctantly, Bogo gives Judy 48 hours to solve the case. If she fails, she must resign from the police force. Judy knows she needs help, and she remembers the sly fox who tricked her yesterday. She tracks down Nick Wilde and cleverly blackmails him into helping her. Using his paw print from the popsicle stick, she proves that Nick hasn't been paying taxes for years. Nick is annoyed but impressed by Judy's boldness. He agrees to help her, but only for one day. Their investigation begins at the elephant ice cream shop where Emmett Otterton was last seen. The shop owner remembers seeing him leave with a giant popsicle. That leads Judy and Nick to Monchius, a Jaguar driver who last saw Otterton. Monchius tells them something terrifying. Emmett Otterton went savage, wild, out of control, and attacked him before running off into the night. Judy is shocked. Predators don't just attack for no reason. Suddenly, Monchius himself goes savage and attacks Judy and Nick. They barely escape with their lives. When Chief Bogle arrives, Monchius has mysteriously disappeared. With no evidence, Bogo is ready to pull Judy off the case and fire her. But Judy refuses to give up. She delivers a passionate speech about never quitting, and Nick surprises everyone by backing her up. Bogo reluctantly allows her to continue the investigation. For the first time, Nick and Judy are starting to trust each other. A fox and a bunny working together. Their next stop? The DMV Department of Mammal Vehicles to run a license plate connected to the case. But there's a catch. The DMV is run entirely by sloths, and they move very, very slowly. At the DMV, Judy and Nick meet Flash, the sloth who works at the counter. Judy is in a hurry. She has less than 36 hours left to solve the case, but Flash moves painfully slowly. Nick, being a troublemaker, takes the opportunity to make Flash tell a joke, which makes the process even slower. Judy is frustrated, but eventually they get the plate number they need. The license plate leads them to a limousine owned by crime boss Mr. Big, a tiny but powerful Arctic shrew who runs the criminal underworld of Tundra Town. At first, Mr. Big is angry at Nick for past dealings and nearly orders his polar bear guards to ice them, literally. Throw them into the frozen lake. But then Mr. Big learns that Judy saved his daughter earlier in the day by stopping a giant donut from crushing her. Out of gratitude, he forgives Nick and agrees to help. Mr. Big tells them that Emmett Otterton was his florist and his best friend. On the day he disappeared, Otterton was being driven to a mysterious place when he suddenly went savage and attacked the driver, Mongoose. This confirms what Judy already knew, but now she has a strong lead. She and Nick rush back to Manchas's home to ask more questions. But when they arrive, they discover something shocking. Monchuzzi is gone. The police say they never saw him. Judy realizes someone is covering up the case. Nick comforts Judy, telling her that she did a good job. He also shares a personal story about his childhood. Nick explains that when he was young, he wanted to join the Junior Ranger Scouts. But when he showed up, the other kids bullied him, muzzled him, and told him he'd never be more than a sly, untrustworthy fox. That day, Nick decided to play the part that the world expected of him, a con artist. Judy feels sad and guilty, realizing that she used stereotypes against Nick when she blackmailed him. Their friendship grows stronger, and Nick decides to help Judy for real, not just because she tricked him. Together, they track the limo to a secret government facility. Sneaking inside, they find something shocking. All the missing predators are there, locked in cages. Even worse, they are all savage, growling, snarling, and completely out of control. Dr. Badger, the scientist in charge, explains that no one knows why this is happening. The predators just suddenly went wild. Judy realizes this is much bigger than she thought, and she's running out of time. She needs to find out who is behind this, and fast. Judy and Nick rush back to the Zootopia Police Department to tell Chief Bogo what they discovered. With all the evidence they gathered, Judy is hailed as a hero. She's solved the missing predator case. At a big press conference, Judy stands in front of the cameras. She explains that the missing predators were found and that they all went savage. But then she makes a mistake. She suggests that maybe something is wrong with predators. Maybe it's in their biology. This comment spreads fear all over Zootopia. Prey animals, who make up 90% of the population, start distrusting predators. Businesses refuse to serve them, predators lose jobs, and tension rises in the city. Nick is hurt by Judy's words. He feels betrayed. Like Judy is just like everyone else who believes foxes are dangerous. Heartbroken, Nick walks away and refuses to work with Judy anymore. Judy feels terrible. She quits the police force and goes back home to Bunny Barrow to think about everything that happened. One day, while working on her parents' carrot farm, Judy overhears a conversation about how some plants can make animals go crazy if eaten. Suddenly, it all clicks. The predators weren't going savage because of biology, but because someone was poisoning them with a toxic flower called night howler. Judy rushes back to Zootopia and apologizes to Nick. She tells him what she discovered and asks for his help one last time. Nick forgives her, and together they set a trap for the real villain. To everyone's surprise, the mastermind behind everything is Assistant Mayor Bellwether, the sweet, nervous sheep who always seemed harmless. Bellwether reveals that she wanted prey animals to fear predators so that prey could have all the power. She was behind the kidnappings and the poisonings. In an exciting chase scene, Judy and Nick manage to record Bellwether's confession and use it as evidence. Bellwether is arrested, and the truth is finally revealed to the whole city. The predators are cured, peace returns to Zootopia, and Judy is reinstated as a police officer. Nick also joins the DPD, becoming the first Fox police officer. In the final scene, Judy and Nick drive off together on their first case as official partners. Judy smiles and says, "Real life is messy. We all make mistakes. But the more we try to understand each other, the better we'll be. Change starts with you." It's a perfect ending. Judy has grown from a small-town bunny with a dream into a true hero who made Zootopia a better place. And that was the story of Zootopia. We followed Judy Hopps from a small-town bunny with a dream to a real hero who changed the whole city and made a new best friend along the way. This movie teaches us that anyone can be anything and that understanding others is the key to a better world. Did you enjoy this story? Give this video a like if it helped your English. Comment your favorite character below, Judy, Nick, or maybe Flash the Sloths. And don't forget to subscribe to English and Popcorn for more movies and TV shows explained in English every week. See you in the next video.